Hello and welcome to my channel. Let's start the continuation of the story of Pokemon journey to become Pokemon Master, Unova Arc 3. Let's start. On their way to Nimbasa City, our heroes decided to take the break and Ash decided to train his Unova team. Snivy use Leaf Tornado. Oshawott use Aqua Jet to dodge, said Ash. Snivy used Swirling Tornado of leaves that charged towards Oshawott. Oshawott, on other hand, charged at Snivy with Aqua Jet, dodging all the leaves. Snivy jumped in the air and then launched Vine Whip, knocking Oshawott on the field. Oshawott, get up and use Ice Beam, said Ash as Snivy formed the orb in front of her mouth and then fires a gold beam of energy which connected with Ice Beam leads to explosion. This human is so good, said Poniard. Yes, and he saved us. I asked for help via telepathy and he came for help, said Ralts. Look, how he is training with his Pokemon, and his old Pokemon are strong, said Poniard. Oshawott, Snivy, that's enough. You can take rest, said Ash. Veiny Petey, Suidle, your turn, said Ash. Can we join? Asked Iris and Celine. Sure, said Ash as Celine and Iris sends her newly caught Imalga and Celine sends his Dwebble. Dwebble start with Slash. Imalga use Discharge, said Iris and Celine. Suidle use String Shot on Dwebble, Veiny Petey use Veno Shock to counter Discharge, said Ash. Dwebble's claws glows white as he jumped towards Suidle. Suidle shot string of sticky chemical towards Dwebble. Dwebble dodged and strikes Suidle with Slash, sending it crashed into nearby tree. Veiny Petey is shooting Vinashik at Imalga, who is dodging and sending Discharge at Veiny Petey. Suidle use Seed Bomb, Veiny Petey use Toxic, said Ash. Dwebble protect and then X Scissor. Imalga use Attract, said Iris. Imalga's Attract didn't work as Veiny Petey is strikes Imalga, knocking it out instantly. On other hand, Dwebble used Protect, saving itself from the Seed Bomb and then Purple Energy in form of X towards Suidle. Suidle used String Shot to dodge, said Ash. Suidle used String Shot to latch itself on tree branch and shot Seed Bomb. Dwebble used Rock Smash to destroy Seed Bomb, said Celine. Dwebble then used Rock Smash and destroyed most of the Seed Bomb attack and few of them strikes Dwebble, knocking it out. Nice job both of you, said Ash as all of a sudden both Pokemon started to glow blue, which is the signal that they are moving to their next stage. Ash then recalled his newly evolved Pokemon. Ash, you did amazing job. I think if you train in this way, you will get stronger in no time, said Celine. Thanks, said Ash. Iris, why don't you train your Axio? Said Ash as some nearby bushes begin to rustle. What's going on? Said Ash, looking at the bushes, and all of a sudden powerful flamethrower shoots out of them, nearly hitting Ash and Celine. From bushes emerged a dragon type. A Druddigan, said Iris as she ran towards it and started to inspect it from every angle, which Druddigan didn't like at all and used Dragon Claw to send Iris crashed into the tree. Druddigan, stop, said a girl, taking attention of the dragon type as it prepared to attack Iris second time. Drew, said Druddigan as he looked at the girl. Hello, my name is Emmy, and this is my Druddigan, said the girl. Druddig, said the dragon as it ran in different direction. Druddigan, stop, said Emmy, but it didn't stop. He ran away, again, said Emmy with stressed voice. So Emmy, from how long you and Druddigan are together? Asked Ash. Well, I started out as a trainer recently. I was searching for Druddigan's favorite berry, but I noticed that he got missing. So I searched for him and it led me to you guys, said Emmy. I am not sure where he is now, said Emmy. As they follow Druddigan, they reach to some caves. Druddigan must be up there, said Iris. How are you sure about this? Asked Emmy. Because Druddigan needs sunlight and without that they become immobile, and the cave up there has plenty of sunlight, said Iris. Axio, please go and climb up there, said Iris. Few moments later, Axio jumped out of the cave and hid inside Iris's. Noticed the rope tied around Druddigan's leg. Druddigan, I know you are hurt. We can help you get rid of this rope. Please be quiet for a while, and let us remove the rope from your leg, said Emmy as she placed her hands on Druddigan's head, after which he started to behave like a good boy. Meanwhile, Iris removes the rope, after which Druddigan becomes normal. So you have any battle experience with Druddigan? Asked Ash. No, said Emmy. Ash looked at Druddigan as he is playing with Axio, Pikachu, Ralts, and Poniard. Emmy, let's have battle, said Ash. Battle, said Emmy, shocked by the sudden request. Your Druddigan will get some battling experience, and I think your Druddigan want that too, said Ash as he looked at Druddigan. How about a one-on-one? Asked Ash. Okay, said Emmy with nervousness in her mind. Don't be nervous, when you continue to work on your battling skills, it won't be an issue anymore. You will start enjoying it, said Celine. Okay, Druddigan, get ready, said Emmy as Druddigan steps forward. Now you should be aware of what moves your Pokemon knows, said Ash. For example, your Druddigan used Flamethrower and Dragon Claw on us, said Iris. For this let me use Tepig, said Ash, sending his Tepig out. Tepig Druddigan doesn't have battling experience, so we have to help him, but let me warn you that this Druddigan is strong, said Ash. Tepig TEP, said Tepig as he faced his new opponent. Druddigan start with Flamethrower, said Emmy. Tepig dodge it and use Flame Charge, said Ash. Druddigan launched the Flamethrower, which strike Flame Charge, and it increased power of Flame Charge and strikes Druddigan, knocking it back. Emmy, tell Druddigan to block the attacks, said Iris. All of a sudden multiple small bombs fall upon them and smoke filled up the area. What's going on? Asked Emmy. Prepare for trouble and make it double, said familiar voice. Team Rocket, when you will stop following us, said Ash as multiple ropes binded Pikachu, Axio, Poniard, Ralts, and Druddigan. Axio, said Iris as she saw her Pokemon is dragged away. We got what we want and now we are going. See you later, said James as all Pokemon are in the flying mecha. When smoke clears, Team Rocket is already gone. I failed as a trainer, Druddigan, said Emmy as she falls on her knees. Hey, don't be harsh on yourself. We will find them, said Ash. Back in Mecha, Axio, Poniard, Ralts, Pikachu, and Druddigan are held captive. We have to do something, said Pikachu. Let's use all our attack, said Pikachu. Pikachu formed Electro Ball, Druddigan formed Focus Blast, Axio is preparing Dragon. 3 Pokemon launched their attack that results into explosion and ship started to crash. What's going on? Asked James. I think they used their attacks and our ship exploded, said Jesse. Back with Ash and his friends, they noticed smoke raising into the air. I think they are there, said Ash as he SNDS Charizard out. Charizard, Team Rocket kidnapped Pikachu, Axio, Ralts, Druddigan, and Poniard, said Ash, to which he nodded and flew towards the source of smoke. 5 minutes later, Charizard landed in front of his friends. Thank God, Chari, you are here, said Pikachu. Ash and friends are coming here, and if you don't mind, should I see them, said Charizard. I will join you, said Pikachu as he glared at Team Rocket and their Pokemon. Yamask use Shadow Ball, Woobat use Gust, said Team Rocket. Not enough to stop us, said Charizard as he released powerful Flamethrower, burning the Yamask and Woobat to crisp. You, said James as Charizard growled and released Dragon Breath, knocking the Team Rocket trio into the mecha. Druddigan, said Emmy as Dragon went towards his trainer and then started to lick her. Axio, are you okay? Asked Iris as she picks Axio. Pikachu, Ralts, and Poniard, are you okay? Asked Ash, to which they nodded. We will capture you, said James. You won't understand, do you? Asked Ash. Fine then, said Ash as he sends his Heracross, Blastoise, Glalie, Sceptile, Ivysaur, Torkoal, Croconaw, and Primeape out as well. Druddigan, Axio, Pikachu, and Charizard join them as well. Celine sends his Pansage. Everyone attack, said Ash, making Team Rocket shiver in fear. Druddigan prepared the Draco of Ash's and Selen's Pokémon launched their attack, which combined with Draco Meteor and Axeo's Dragon Rage into massive beam that sends Team Rocket blasting off in the air. Druddigan, you learned Draco Meteor. I am proud of you, said Emmy. And you executed Dragon Rage perfectly, said Iris to Axeo, and Ash recalled his Pokémon except Pikachu and Ralts. Thanks to all of you, for helping me out, said Emmy. No problem, said Iris. I have to leave now, said Emmy. Sure, we are heading towards the Nimbasa city, said Ash. 2 hours later, Ash and his friends are resting a bit. Hey you, asked a new voice. When Ash looked at the source of voice, he saw a kid of age 12 standing there. By any chance are you participating in Unova League? Asked the kid. Yes, said Ash. Let's have a battle then, a 5-on-5 battle, said the kid. Okay, said Ash. Ash and Stephan are now standing opposite to each other. Ready for round 1? Asked Stephan. Ready, said Ash as Stephan sends his fighting type. Go Primeape, said Ash sending his fighting type, and all of a sudden Oshawott came out too. What's that Pokemon? Asked Stephan as he looked into his Pokédex. A fighting type from Kanto region, said Stephan. Osha, said Oshawott as he started to push Primeape back. Swak SW, said Swak as he glared at Oshawott and taunted Oshawott to fight him. Osha, said Oshawott as he pushed Primeape back to battle. Oshawott, you stand here. Let Primeape handle him, said Ash. Swak, start with bulk up, said Stephan. Primeape looked at Ash and Ash signaled him. Swak glowed red and flexed its muscles. Primeape used Aerial Ace, which seems like a blur to everyone, and few moments later Swak coughed blood from its mouth, making it groan in pain. What a power, said Iris as she and Selen are in shock. How this can be possible? Asked Stephan. Stephen, my Primeape was training from past 5 years, said Ash as Primeape used double team and then assaulted Sock with close combat. My name is Stephan and I will not be defeated like this, said Stephan. Sock, protect yourself, use close combat, said Stephan. Swak tried to grab punch of Primeape, but Primeape played the move on Swak. Primeape grabbed the arm and then used seismic toss, knocking out Swak. Swak, return, said Stephan. Since you defeated my Swak, let's see how you will defeat my Lippard, said Stephan sending his dark type. Primeape, return, you did an amazing job, said Ash. Tepig battle time, said Ash as he sends his fire type. Lippard, start with quick attack, said Stephan. Lippard covered in white streaks of energy and charged at Tepig. Tepig, dodge and use flamethrower, said Ash as Tepig jumped out of Lippard's way on time and launched flamethrower on its side, sending it crashed into the tree. Lippard, get up and use shadow ball, said Stephan. Tepig, use flame charge, said Ash. Tepig charged towards Lippard with flame charge and Lippard used shadow ball, which Tepig is about to hit Lippard. It created multiple copies dodging the started to circle Tepig. Tepig, use counter shield, said Ash, shocking Stephan as Tepig laid on his back and started to rotate on his back and released flamethrower, trapping Lippard inside. Nice job, and as finishing touch use fire blast, said Ash as Tepig used fire blast, knocking out Lippard. Way to go Tepig, you are getting stronger and stronger every day, said Ash as he picked Tepig. As Ash raised Tepig in the air, it started to glow blue. You are evolving, that's cool, said Ash as instead of Tepig there is Pignite. Pignite, said Pignite as Ash placed him down. Pignite, return for now, said Ash, recalling his new fire and fighting type. My next Pokemon is, said Stephan sending his Drillbur. Drillbur, huh, go Snivy, said Ash. Ash is doing good, said Iris. Yes, said Selen. Drillbur, use drill run, said Stephan as Drillbur jumped in the air and then charged at Snivy like a drill. Snivy, use seed bomb, said Ash as Snivy jumped in the air and then launched seed bomb, but Drillbur deflected it and crashed into Snivy, leaving good amount of damage. Snivy, can you get up? Asked Ash. Snee, said Snivy as she is back on her feet. Great, now use Vine Whip, said Ash. Snivy released 2 vines from her neck collar and launched them towards Drillbur. Drillbur use Drill Run once again, said Stephan as Drillbur drilled under the field and excited beneath Snivy, knocking her back and leaving serious injuries. Drill, said Drillbur. That Drillbur is strong, said Iris. Ash, you cannot defeat my Pokemon, we are strong, said Stephan. Even if you are strong, we will not step back, said Ash. Snivy use Seed Bomb, said Ash. Drillbur use Dig and then Metal Claw, said Stephan. Snivy launched powerful seed bombs that Drillbur avoided with Dig and then used Metal Claw to knock Snivy back. Now Drillbur, finish with Rock Slide, said Stephan. Snivy use Leaf Tornado, said Ash. When Rock Slide and Leaf Tornado connected, Leaf Tornado is destroyed and strikes Snivy, making her unconscious. Your Snivy is out, said Stephan. Not that easily, said Ash as with all her strength Snivy pushed boulders away and started to glow green. That's overgrow, said Ash. Snivy then used Frenzy Plant, after which vines popped and raced towards the Drillbur. Stephan ordered Drillbur to dodge, but it was already late as Frenzy Plant knocked out Drillbur. Snivy, you mastered the Frenzy Plant, congrats, said Ash. Sin, said Snivy before she fell unconscious. Return for now, said Ash, recalling his Pokemon. Ruffle it, go, said Stephan, sending its flying type. Tranquil battle time, said Ash, sending his own flying type. Ruffle it, start with wing attack, said Stephan. Tranquil use aerial ace, said Ash. Both avians started to charge at each other with glowing wings. Few moments later both Pokemon collided in mid or before they repel each other. Ruffle it, use air slash, said Stephan. Dodge with aerial ace and use brave bird, said Ash, and with this command battle is almost over. Tranquil easily evaded the attack and strikes Ruffle it with brave bird, knocking it out instantly. Ruffle it, return, said Stephan, recalling his flying type. Now my final Pokemon is, said Stephan, sending his Blitzle out. Oshawott, your turn, said Ash to the sea otter. Osha Osha, said Oshawott, which means leave it to me. Blitzle, start with quick attack, said Stephan. Oshawott, use Ice Beam to stop it, said Ash. Oshawott released Ice Beam, but Blitzle is quite fast. Few moments later Blitzle strikes Oshawott, sending him flying in the air. Osha, said Oshawott as he stood back on his foot and came near Ash. Oshawott, use Razor Shell, said Ash. Oshawott detached Scalchop from his belly and charged at Blitzle with glowing energy. Blitzle used Double Kick, said Stephan as Blitzle used its kick and sends Oshawott crashed into the tree. Oshawott's Scalchop was sent flying far into the forest. Osha, said Oshawott while running here and there in a panic state. Oshawott, you can battle without Scalchop, we trained for it, said Ash as Oshawott stood at one place for few seconds before he faced Blitzle. Osha, said Oshawott as he is ready to rumble once again. Use Aqua Jet, said Ash. Blitzle, use full power Shockwave, said Stephan. As Oshawott is charging at Blitzle, it released the wave of electric shock that strikes Aqua Jet, resulting into explosion, making Oshawott crashed on the field. Oshawott, can you battle, said Ash. Osha Osh, said Oshawott, turned towards Ash and then started to glow blue. Oshawott started to change. That second time in a row, said Celine. Once evolution energy faded, there stood Dewott instead of Oshawott. Ash's Pokédex beeped, which states that Dewott learned 3 new moves, Double Team, Night Slash and Detect. Dewott, use Double Team and then use Night Slash, said Ash. Do, said Dewott as it created multiple copies and all copies grabs the Scalchop surrounded in dark energy. All Dewott copies jumped in the air and then strikes Blitzle. Blitzle, if you can battle then use Flame Charge, said Stephan. Dewott, use Aqua Jet, said Ash. Few moments later both Pokemon collided, resulting into dual knockout. Dewott, return, said Ash, recalling his fallen Pokemon. Blitzle, return, said Stephan. Stephan, I am impressed with your Pokemon, said Ash. First, my name is Stephan, but you gave me good challenge, said Stephan. We'll see you in Unova League, said Ash. So you three are heading towards Nimbasa City, asked Stephan. Yes, said Iris. Why don't we head there together, asked Stephan. Sorry Stephan, but I am planning to train on my way to Nimbasa City, said Ash. No problem, we'll see you in the league, said Stephan as he walked towards the Nimbasa City. Guys, I think we should start our journey again, said Ash. To be continued. And that it's for today. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more video, and please make sure to like and comment on video. Bye.